As the fight gets closer, you feeling any of those? You feeling it? Because I mean, the build up to this fight, everyone's been talking about it. It's very positive. You know, you guys, this thing, whole thing started with charity. There's a lot of mutual respect. But as it gets closer, you know, and he's showing up in a yacht, and he's talking about knocking you out in 60 seconds, and any of those old feelings coming up from UFC 178 when you really didn't like the guy?
No. This is business, man, and I know what I'm fighting for, and I don't put a whole lot of my concentration into that. That's just noise, you know. I know he's here to fight. I'm here to fight. We're both going to make weight. We're both going to show up Sunday morning and give it everything we have. So I know that's happening. All that other stuff doesn't really matter.
One thing you said this week that stuck out to me is that I was actually talking to Mike about the fight, and then you sort of offered up, even without, you know, anybody bringing it up, is that you respect his power a lot more than you did the first time. Can you talk about when in your career have you really respected a guy's power, and when you're going into a fight, what difference does that make in terms of just the approach, or that knowledge that you definitely have known it, you felt it? What is the difference there?
I think it's important in every fight, not only a fight where the guy has beaten you before, but just I think when you're a young fighter, I know what you're talking about in the fighter meeting that we had. I said that when you're a young fighter, you're trying to, I don't know if you're trying to like brainwash yourself that if somebody's knocking guys out and then you have to fight him, that you like, he ain't gonna do that to me. That ain't happening to me. I'm not those guys, or he doesn't punch that hard, or whatever it is. You just try to make it a different reality than what it is. But where I'm at now, feeling mature and understanding the dangers of fighting, I know that the guy's left hand is a missile, you know, and his timing is good, and he's a good athlete. So I know the dangers. I think that's important for every fighter, every young fighter too. Like, you know, have a healthy respect for what these guys are bringing to the table. That's just it. I understand.
Did that make any change in the preparations, whether it was, you know, a focus on that in the drills or in the sparring sessions or even in the game plan, where you just because you know about how dangerous the guy is, does it have a big factor in the preparations?
Yeah, you train a little bit more and prep a little bit more to hit and not be hit. You know, there's a very, very fine line that mistakes can be made in a fight of this caliber that you don't wake up asking what happened, or you don't pay. It's not detrimental, you know. Same thing in the Khabib fight. You know, one lapse of concentration, one mistake in technique, trying to get back up off the fence, and these guys at the top of this game don't need much to finish the fight, and that's just it. It's tightening up everywhere I can, trying to be a complete better fighter.
When is the last time you saw him? When is the last time you saw him or spoke to him?
Conor?
Yeah.
Twitter. I mean, we talked a little bit on Twitter that you guys saw, but I haven't seen him. I don't think since the fight, maybe.
You haven't seen him since that fight 6 years ago? Like,
I don't
like passing, like, hey, what's up, you know, whatever?
I don't think so.
Huh. Are you looking forward to kind of sizing him up on Thursday, like getting in front of the guy? And
it'll be good to see him in the flesh again, you know. It's been a while, but I don't play a whole lot into that type of stuff. You know, like I said, that's just noise, and I don't want to waste energy on that stuff or get back into thinking and try to, you know, angry or emotional.
Yeah.
It's all good, man.
Yeah. Last thing for me, and I know obviously your entire focus is on Conor, but there was this big decision, you know, with Khabib, and Dana comes on the broadcast and says that he wants to be impressed.
What was the decision? There was no decision.
The decision is we're still waiting for a decision, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, but give me your full reaction on that as you're sitting. Well, first off, when you were sitting there, what did you think was going to happen, I guess?
I wasn't sitting there. I was sleeping, so I was like, when I wake up, I'm going to get on Twitter and see what these guys are talking about. Yeah, because I'm on a different sleep schedule than that fight card that they were on. I thought it was going to be yes or no. I didn't know it was going to be that's where we're at now.
So how do you feel about it?
I feel the same way I felt before. We don't. I mean, I'm definitely not going out there and trying to impress somebody. I'm trying to win, man. You know, and I believe winning gets me the next title shot, and that's it.
Yep. Well, looking forward to it, man. Best of luck with the rest of the week, the weight cut. Happy birthday.
Thanks,
and
man.
yeah, looking forward to the rematch at UFC 257.